Welcome back to the College Planning Series. Today we're going to show you, Aubrey and I are going to show you, how to find out the information that you need to know on whether or not the school you're applying to is a good match. So she's going to hand it off to me and I'm going to take it and put it in front of the computer. Sorry about my hand. Okay, so what we're going to start with is we're going to go find what UNC Chapel Hill's requirements are for GPA or an average GPA. And she's just going to type in, okay, so she's going to go to navigate and we're going to go to admissions and aid. And then we're going to scroll down and look at undergraduate admission because that's what you're going to be doing. And over here to the left, you'll see explore. So in the search field, we're going to put in average GPA. Sometimes doing this, it does not bring it up, but sometimes it will. So let's do the newest class. We're going to scroll up and it's going to give us some stats, and you're more than welcome to scroll and look at these, but sometimes this is where they'll throw in this stuff. So rank and exams, let's click rank and exams. So here you see where it's saying SAT and ACT scores. So these are the freshman class profile, the most recent one, and that's all students, North Carolina students, out-of-state students, ACT and SAT scores. These are the 50th percentile of students. So this is the best of the best, middle, and some of the lower scores. So that gives you an idea of what you are looking at trying to achieve. So it's also interesting here that they have a rank of class. 74% of them are in the top 10% of their class, and 92% of them are in the top 20% of their class. Okay. So we don't see anything else down there for GPA. So let's go to just a normal Google search. We want to stay on that page as well, so because we're going to come back. But we're going to go to a normal Safari/Google page, search, and we're going to search UNC Chapel Hill average GPA. And there's a lot of these little college search engines like Prep Scholar. Reddit is sometimes not the best one to use, like CapEx, things like that. But you can see here, just as a simple one right here, the average GPA is at 4.39, okay? You can accept that and write it down and move on, or you can do a little bit more research and see if you find a different number. But for the most part, those coming in from Prep Scholar or a College Board, those are going to be the ones that will be correct. So that's the quickest and most efficient way to find a GPA. At least you're aiming for something like that. Now we're going to go back to the Carolina page, and we're going to go into afford, because we want to find out what is the tuition. Cost of attendance is where we're going. And then it'll tell you there, living on and off campus is going to cost you $26,111, okay? So that's with everything. They include travel there and things like that. Books and supplies sometimes might be less. Loan fees, if you're not paying through a loan, that'll be different. Personal can be deducted as well because maybe you don't spend that much money going to college. So, but you're basically looking at $26,000 for the cost of attendance. Now, what we do from that point on, and I'm going to take you to her board. Pardon my mess. This is UNC Chapel Hill. So we have found a lower GPA. I think that's the minimum required GPA that we found was a 2.5. That is the SAT range and the ACT range, and there's the cost that we saw before. We also notated here that she has a dental school, that they have a dental school and an then an orthodontist school as well, and the state that they're in. So we put all this information on the board so we can have something to look at as a goal. Where are we going? How do we match? If she never has an SAT that is higher than 1340 or an ACT that's higher than 19, does she need to apply? Yes, she still needs to apply because it's a holistic view. But as you can see, we have done all of her colleges right there. As you can see, what she has done regarding her college research. Now, that's up to you. Turning back around. There she is. Say hi. She doesn't want to be on camera. So, but that is how we would find out and how we would research finding colleges. So, and what specific information that you would need to know in order to find out if you're a match. That goes further than that as far as matches, but for the most part, that's the immediate details, especially if you're a freshman and you're looking forward to the next few years and you're still going to be doing lots of research. So, and that obviously that would have her major as her choice. So if it doesn't have your major, you probably shouldn't be looking at applying there anyway. So that's how we do the research, and I'll probably follow this back up with another video at some point, just saying, talking about the common data set and how all of that information plays into another worksheet that we use. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day. Thank you.